was cloudy and mostly dry, but for tomorrow, we're talking about showers, thunderstorms, and the potential for severe weather. Severe weather will be possible between 4 to 9 p.m. Isolated areas of wind damage is what I'm expecting, in addition to a road power outage or two. In terms of hail, tornadoes, or flooded roadways, they're not ruled out, but the potential for them are all very low. We're in a level 2 of 5 risk for severe weather, which means scattered severe storms are possible. The only exception to this in South Jersey is just about Cape May Courthouse on south in lower Cape May County. There, you're in a level 1 of 5 risk. Now we'll look at our future radar. Pay attention to the time and date on the upper left-hand corner. Now you notice too in Pennsylvania that line of thunderstorms, but watch what happens as we go forward in time. It kind of stays to our north. Only LBI really gets this, or maybe Stafford Township. And then we see that second line come through later in the day. That's the one I'm paying attention to for the risk for severe weather. Again, generally on the lower end risk for severe weather, but still something to keep in mind. Now, what's the reason for the severe weather? Well, partially because we're going to get hot for tomorrow. Temperatures about a dozen degrees above average. And if you look at our high temperatures at Atlantic City International Airport on average, well, if you do the math, we're getting close to near 90 degrees for our Wednesday, and that summer air will continue for the rest of the week. For tonight, though, we'll be talking about comfortably cool temperatures, slowly sliding through the 60s, very slowly sliding through the 60s, and I'll show you why in a second. Look at our lows, only in the low 60s, so on the upper end of seasonable for this time of year. A shower will be possible after 2 a.m., but really only north of the Whitehorse Pike. Everywhere south would be dry. Then for Wednesday, dry morning, dry midday. You could get a shower or thunderstorm with that first line that goes through the northern half of the state after 1 o'clock, but the main threat will be that second line between 4 to 9 p.m. It'll be hot and it'll be windy with gusts near 35 miles an hour. If you're heading out to the beaches tomorrow, again, you have a good amount of time to do so. More time the further south you are. Rip current risk will be low, burn time 30 minutes, and winds from the west-southwest. So you'll get a little bit of sand blowing around, but at least it's not a southerly or northerly wind where you'd really be whipping the sand along the Jersey Shore. Now, if we get up to 90 degrees at Atlantic City International Airport, it will be the first day we have been this hot in 2020, and actually we're just about average for when we usually see our first 90-degree day, but it's been a while since we've waited this long. You'd have to go back to 2015 to see that, and our average high is, again, in the mid-70s at Atlantic City International Airport, in the low 70s over at AC Marina. Here's our 7-day forecast. A couple more thunderstorms Thursday, but it'll be during the afternoon. It's more of your summery kind of pop-up activity. And then we continue to summery weather for Friday, which should be dry, and I believe the beaches are going to be relatively good here. I'll give it an early grade of a B, maybe a little bit cool for Sunday, but mostly dry, just a couple of showers on Saturday. And we'll have a good amount of dry air, especially as we get towards Sunday as well. For the latest in South Jersey weather, you can follow me on social media or go to our website, thepressofac.com/weather. And coming up at 6:30 tomorrow morning, we'll be talking more about the severe weather here in South Jersey.